Shay family, it's Evan Rose, always trying to bring you guys the truth, man. Let's dive right into it. So, y'all know I've been wanting to do a little relationship video. Um, and so I've been studying about relationships, studying people's. I've watched people's podcasts. I've dove into a lot of shit, a lot of shit. Even listening to some people talk about Dexter Jackson or Derek Jackson, whatever this fuck his name is. um, Going back to some old Kevin Samuels videos, just to try to get all my thoughts together. So it changed. It changed from a relationship video to a perspective video. I'm going to try to keep all my examples based on relationships and being conscious. So you guys can get a understanding of where I'm at with this. So let's just say you guys tuned in and this was a relationship. I'm a relationship guru, and I'm going to break everything down for you to have a great relationship. I'm going to give you all the gems. I'm going to give you all the secrets on how to have a great relationship. Now, I'm going to expose a lot of things. Some people may get upset about it. Young women, young men might get upset about it, but it's the truth. Okay. The first thing that made me change the narrative of the video is all the different perspectives. So this video is more about perspective than anything. If and I'll pose the question: if you were raised by a single black angry female, how do you become a better man? If you were raised by parents that abused you, how do you become a person that loves themselves enough to love someone else? If you if your daddy spoiled you, listen to me. If your daddy spoiled you and told you niggas ain't shit, there's you're gonna find the one and he's gonna take my place. If your daddy did that to you, he did you a disservice. Okay, but you can't knock it. I can't sit here and say your perspective is wrong because that's how she was taught. I can't go to the person that said that was abused and said your view of people is wrong because of your experience. No, that's reality. Reality is our views are based on our experiences and our perspective of shit. That's it. You know, one of the things I hate when a person say, if you're real this, if you're real that, shut up, be quiet, because that's your perspective. It should not be, that saying should be killed by the black community. If you're real this, if you're real that, this is what you need to do. No, that's your perspective on what a person needs to do. That's not what everybody needs to do because if everybody needs to do that, everybody would already be doing it. Because I don't think that we're stupid. I think that we fall into categories and we fall into classisms and we fall into separatism. Okay? So, yeah, if we could kill that, if we could kill that, a young lady that father tells her that a man ain't shit if he can't financially take care of her. If she went out there and found a man that she felt had potential, that was working, that was just a, I ain't trying to say he's, he had to go to 4 years and finish grad school. I'm saying this cat is just a regular Joe. But we don't look at each other as build up. See, she might find the best dude out there, treat her good, sex is good, communication is good, but this brother doesn't have that money like that, so he's shit to her, and she will say that. Our black women have no filters when it comes to this bullshit right here. So she will say that. She will get on there, and this dude could be the best dude for her. It could be, and I don't believe in soulmates anymore. Okay, I believe you can have 15 soulmates. So you're not a soulmate. They're soulmates. There's always going to be somebody that connect with you, that you connect with, that you vibe with. So there are soulmates out there. So, but she could throw all that away because he's not financially stable, where her father put in her head that he should be, and he can go get a baller, and now this baller is cheating on her. This baller may be abusing her. She may be going out every night to get drunk because she got to go home and deal with this cat. This cat could be abusive to the kids. Everybody has their skeletons in their closet. So why would you put a filter on us? We do things so backwards when it comes to relationships. We do things so backwards when it comes to our viewpoints, because you could have your view, you could have your life. Everything could have been horrible for you. Everything could have been horrible for you, but you can't burden that on the next person that you come across and say that that person is the same way. That's wrong. You can't force your perspective or your belief on someone else. That's wrong. All you could do is get to know someone. And then now, you guys love to say red flags, right? You have to pay attention to the red flags. And also, where's the green flags at? Where's the green flags at when it comes to relationships? See, this is what I'm saying. There's different levels to everything. You guys are to get up here and bash people for not having the job that you think they should have, not having the amount of money that you think they should have, and then you won't look at the good stuff. Well, shoot, he's a good father. He's trying to be there and you know take ownership and responsibility for his children. He's never beat me. He's never raised his voice to me to cuss at me unless I'm out of line. And he still hasn't put his hands on me. He's been faithful. You guys don't respect that. You guys don't respect that. And you guys aren't looking at it like, okay, this is the guy that's down. Now, all those green flags, all those green flags, this is the guy that I can call my daddy and we can invest in. Since the village, it takes a village to raise somebody. It should take a village to uplift somebody as well. So that mindset, right? So if it takes a village to raise a child, we should know that if my daughter is interested in somebody, I should be willing to uplift that man. So one of the little articles I read, uh, maybe it was 2, 3 days ago, said if a man is a real man and loves it and takes care of his wife, he will take care of his wife's boyfriend. You see the stupid shit that people say that comes out of their mouth. If a man is a real man and loves his wife and financially takes care of his wife, he will take care of her boyfriend. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying, man. We gotta. You can have that perspective. Whatever, and see, I don't even know how twisted you was raised to have that concept, to think like that. I don't even understand how you were raised. But since you do have that concept, since you do have that, maybe you should also think that maybe my way is not how everybody else was raised, and I should be open to saying if a man is a good man, his wife shouldn't cheat on him. Taking care of her financially, he shouldn't cheat on him. She shouldn't cheat on him and take care of another dude. Sounds like a professional side motherfucker that said that. You know what I'm saying? Sound like a motherfucker that don't want nobody but to sleep with your wife. And I've told y'all this in other videos that the today's society of young men, I mean, wow. I'll sleep with your wife. I'll screw your girl and send her back to you, and had sex with her in the Mercedes, and we're gonna name the baby Mercedes and send her back to you. Yeah, it's all through the music, it's all through the culture. So I don't get it why we're not more open, because Your perspective could put you in a situation where you're alone. Your perspective and your idea of certain things would put you in a situation where nobody is going to be around you. Now, I don't want you guys to jump on me on this one, right? I had a great conversation. Like, I never listened to Lizzo's music. Like, I've heard the things on the radio that I might be passing through, but I'm a clicker, so I'll click. I'm not a big fan of her music. I don't know her music. I can't say I cannot. Okay, I honestly cannot say I'm a fan of her music. I've never sat down and listened to her songs. I don't have any intentions of sitting down and listening to her songs. But I must say this: we was talking about her antics. I was talking about her antics with a coworker. A coworker brought her up. She was talking about her antics, and she said Lizzo's music saved her, through some trying times. And this is where I this video, one of the reasons this video changed from a relationship video to a perspective video. She was like, Lizzo saved my life, blah blah blah. Having a cool conversation, right? And I was like, well, I never listened to her music, On every time I've seen Lizzo is, the antics that she does. And then she gets on social media and cries about somebody saying that she shouldn't have did that. She should cover up, or she too fat for this and she too fat for that. I say we have to be honest with ourselves. We are the fattest people in the culture, in the community, and we say, "Oh, you so big and fine." Oh, I want me a big old fine motherfucker. Oh, she's so thick. She's so this. She's so that, and she's none of that. You'll still get people to say, "You want a big girl, or you want a big healthy chick." You're not healthy. I mean, I got more. Listen to me. Listen how fucked up our people are. I got more compliments. Look at me. I'm under 300 now. Look at me. I don't know if y'all can see everything. I'm obviously way smaller than when I used to sit up here, right? I was 415 pounds, y'all, and I don't know if that was my highest weight because I was really embarrassed. I was really taken back at my weight and how I had let it go. 415 pounds is the last time I stepped on the scale at that weight, and that's when I started studying and then I got into Dr. Sabi and stuff like that. Point is, we are the only people. When I was that size, I got more. Oh, you so big and fine. You so big and fine now. Now let me show you how. This is the mental part, right? Those same people have seen me since then. What's wrong with you? You okay? You 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 Well, you lost so much weight. You sick? You okay? We're the only people where a fitter body in their mind is sick. A big old fat bloated body is healthy. We have to open whatever is clogging your brain, whatever is whatever makes you look at a person and say you a big old fine thing, instead of saying, hey man, have you been to the hospital to check your blood pressure? Have you been, trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables in your life so you can be here for your children, your grandchildren, etc.? Something is wrong with us. Something is really, really wrong with us as a people, family. We have to get over we have to get over ourselves. It's not anybody else, it's us. We have to get over ourselves. Now, some situations we can say that we've been put into. Okay, this system for one. We've been put into this system, and people think that this system is the tell-all system, and we got all these opportunities to grow and thrive in this system, but you're going to always be a slave in this system. But I think that's too deep for this conversation. So we'll go back to the relationship part of it and just try to get everybody to be like, okay, I understand I have my quirks about whatever the case may be. whatever you may have. I mean, I'm going to say this to you young people. Like I said, this is supposed to be you coming to me for advice for a relationship guru, and you're probably sitting there thinking like that wasn't any advice, that one. Yes, it was. You have to open, because I'm not going to say not to date what you like. If that's what you like, date it. If that's what you want, date it. But you also have to realize everybody is not going to be on that level that you want them to be on. So you have to, it should be a consideration to date people with potential. It should be a consideration to date people with the notion that I'm going to help this person become what he or she desires. I'm in a situation. See, this is the problem that I have with our people. See, we don't go and get famous, get a great job, and then go back to the hood and date the girl that we dated in high school. We go, majority of those people that are successful like that, they go outside the race. They marry outside the race, and when they die, they they leave their money outside the race. I said this in another video, and I want you guys to listen to this and understand why I said this. I told rappers, I said if they want to live, go take out $10 million policy on their lives. Okay, take out a $10 million policy and go put it in their mama's or sister's name. If their wife is black, put it in her name, but do not put it in anybody else's name if they don't look like you. $10 million policy. You want your rappers to stop getting murdered senselessly? First thing first, they need to go to the record companies and say, hey man, I fear for my life. I think you guys should give me severance pay, because they're the ones that's forcing and promoting the music, right? So once that is said, then these rappers need to go pay, take all that cash that they've been flaunting, just stop buying all these big ass chains with 2 carat diamonds embezzled in it, and it doesn't make any sense. You could take one of those chains and insure yourself for your life, for the rest of your life. Go get a $10 million policy at the biggest, highest. All you rappers go to the same insurance company, and I guarantee you there will not be a bullet fired at you. You know why? Because you're insured, and you'll be giving back to the black community. I guarantee you the murders would stop. All you up and coming rappers that's making money, that's making moves, go get a $10 million life insurance policy. Put it in your mama's name, your daddy's name, somebody that look like you, your son, whatever. Future go get 7 of them. But Future don't talk that gangster shit. But all you want to be gangsters and all this other shit, go get you a $10 million insurance policy. Put it in somebody's name that look like you, and I guarantee you, the bullets will stop. Because, and you go to that one. Listen, here's the gem. You go to the same insurance company, and all y'all go get them policies. Or go pick 2 insurance companies. Go pick the top insurance companies that give life insurance policies like that, and all you rappers go to those 2, because you guys got to have options. Go to those 2, get policies. I guarantee you, within 6 months, not one rapper would get killed. That's on those policies. But anyway, that's what relationships is about. Relationships is about insurance. What are we doing to ensure this person that you love them, that you're going to be there for them, you're going to support them? See, relationships have turned into a come up, and most of our young men don't understand that. Most of the young black men don't see that you're not a husband. They don't give a fuck about calling you their husband. They give a fuck about what you can do for them when they break up with you. Okay, most women don't look. Most women, listen, man, and here's so goes. Like I said, hurt some people feelings. Most women ain't loyal, bro. Most women are fuck a husband, somebody else's husband. Most women, 90% of the women you know, have fucked somebody else's husband. I slept around with somebody else's husband. still to this day, maybe sleeping with somebody's husband. But they'll get up there and they'll talk about niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that, blah, 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 blah. But they sleeping with other people's husbands. So you're not, they don't look at you. These young women don't look at you as a husband. They look at you as a come up. What would make me stop sleeping with this man? He giving me money. I know he got a wife. He come over here once a week, twice a week, whatever, but he pays for all my bills and he pays for all that. Once again, that's her perspective, right? That's these girls' perspective. You better pay attention to what they saying. You better listen. You better you uh God damn it, I forgot the name of this. I saw this podcast, man, where it's a whole bunch of panel of women and even the girl that just left the Breakfast Club. You need to listen to these chicks talk and take notes. Like I said, they're not looking for a husband. They looking for somebody to replace their sugar daddy, to replace the dude that's doing stuff for them because that's not, she can't be with him openly, and then he don't want her to be out there in the streets. So now she feels trapped, but she still like, you can't control me, so I'm gonna do what I want to do. So you, businessman, you ball player, you are the bag. You are the bag. You are to come up. Not that she even like you. It's not about women are ruthless, family. Women are ruthless, and most women don't want to hear that they're ruthless like that. Most I told you they're gonna get turned off by this video. They are ruthless. They don't give two fucks about you, your mama, your cousin, your daddy. There's women out there that have actually been married to motherfuckers and then go fuck their daddies, the husband's daddies and the husband's brother. That's ruthless, nigga. That's cold hearted. We cannot compete with that. But you have to understand where these young women are right now today. They looking at you as a come up. They're looking at you as a bag. And the blueprint is already out there. The blueprint is on TMZ every day. So and so just got hit with $9,700 a month for child support. Kanye West just got hit for 200,000 child support. Uh, Tristan's girlfriend asked for $45,000 because he cheated. She asked for $45,000, $48,000 because he cheated. So you have to look at what you are to these women, and then you have to really start looking at green flags. The red flags are already there. Your wall should be up. Men, women, everybody, your wall should be up if you're looking for a relationship. Because most people aren't looking for a relationship. Most people aren't looking for someone to grow old with. Most people are looking for, what can you do for me? The first thing out their mouth is, what do you bring to the table? That's the wrong thing to say. Get to know each other, talk to each other. Then, okay, I like this person. Do you think you wasted time to get to know somebody? That could be a friend for life, or that could be your mate. You have to see the potential. If you don't see the potential, then you move on. You don't have to jump in the sack. You don't have to. And if you want to have a physical relationship with anybody, and here's where men probably be hateful on me. If you want to have a physical relationship with anybody, you ain't gotta wait. You guys don't listen to nobody tell you the 30-day, 90-day wait. Most of these young men out there, as much as y'all think they ain't got it, getting pussy. Because there's levels to this, family. There's levels for everybody. There's levels to this shit. And I'll get off the relationship thing, right? And I'll say, even with consciousness, you know, there's levels to it. I'm not saying you're not conscious. I'm just saying you're not on that same level, relationship wise. There's levels to this shit. I'm not saying you're not going to have a great relationship, but I'm saying that you're looking at a relationship at this level and somebody else is looking at it. How are y'all going to meet? Somebody got to sacrifice some shit. And I believe we should stop doing that shit. We should stop telling motherfuckers what they should have and tell motherfuckers what they have. Who are you? Who are you? First and foremost, who are you to tell me what I should have? Now you done already got. If you have a open conversation with that, this, like I said, this person could be the greatest person for you. You're gonna turn that person off. You're gonna turn that person off because there's most men know that there's up and downs when it comes to this financial gain. And if you women don't understand it, you don't believe it. Look at the millionaires. How many how many NBA players you guys know that had $100 million contract broke? How many guys you know had millions and millions of dollars and broke? So you got to understand the different levels, right? Just because you got money, that don't mean you good with it. Just because you got money, that don't mean you give great advice. Just because you got money, that don't mean you should be allowed to cheat and have multiple women. You can't do that. Okay, I know this is going long enough. So, like I said, I know these videos can go deep, man, because it's this. I've been wanting to do this video for so long, but like I said, it's not going to be a relationship video that you guys would want to hear. Because what we have to do is we have to start taking and looking at the green flags of a person. Stop all this separatism bullshit. So here go the gems for everything. Stop all this separatism bullshit. Stop telling people what you think they should be doing. If they're not doing it for themselves, what the fuck think you what makes you think they're gonna do it for you? But let me show you the power of the pussy right quick. But if that's your expectations, you want someone, and don't do real unrealistic shit because everybody is not gonna be a millionaire. I'm looking for a second income right now. Everybody's not gonna be a millionaire. I make good money, but everybody's not gonna be a millionaire. Whether I get into real estate, whether I buy and flip some commercial properties, whatever the case I do, wherever I get into, I want it to be money where I could just go RV, new pickup truck, whatever the case may be. But most people don't have that drive. You got workers and then you got management. And how many people you guys know that you be like, man, you've been working at that job for 30 years. You ain't the supervisor yet? Oh man, I don't want that responsibility. No, man, man, no, man, So we have a scared culture that we have so many devices of separatism that we need to stop that. And we need to start looking at the green flags and the potential. That's the, the best advice I can give anybody that's looking for a relationship. And y'all have to sit down and understand that once we're married, we are married. It's us. This is ours. We need to do this. So you need to communicate. You need to communicate before you get married. Don't get married because of no baby. Don't get married because you got 2, 3 kids with this chick. Don't do that. Don't live with them because you get. Don't do that. Find a person that you like, that has the green flags that you like, and build. Okay. Hey man, I do this because I love y'all. Hotel.